I gotta. Yeah!
What up? What up? What up? What up?
It's
Yes,
time,
sir.
baby. Friday night. You better have something in your cup, cause I'm on
Cause
here
we're
with
ready to
T-Time
fuck.
and Pluck, and we
Yeah,
really don't give a flying fuck.
we don't.
Our own damn sports show. That's right. Hold on, let me get the people from Facebook in here real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
T-Time holding the illustrious big nigga towel.
You already know. What's up? Look, I was sweating as soon as I came up in there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was off the chain. It was off the
It
chain. But
was.
you
It
know,
was.
that's
Yeah,
how we do.
man.
That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do.
Look, it
But
took
we're
my.
gonna get into this sports shit, man,
Yeah.
because it's been a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
So
it has been
we ain't gonna
major shit.
wait. We've been gone a couple of weeks though. Tizzy, what's going on? How you feeling, brother?
Man, say I'm alright, man. Got some shit going on at work. Can't really get into it. But we here, dog. We
With they
lit.
put with they puts
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know.
And Big Wheel, you in a new location. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Hey,
On
On
location. Yeah.
location, so he can get out as many books as he want to without offending no one.
You mother fucking right.
hey, how
So
you been, Mr.
congratulations to your
TMI?
brother.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
it.
we want to look, man. I ain't never happy when somebody lose their job. But somebody in Denver lost their goddamn job, and I don't know what the hell is the reason why.
Ooh.
Tizzy, what's going on?
So news came down. What was that? Tuesday, Wednesday night? Tuesday and Wednesday? Tuesday, Wednesday. Mike Malone, head
Gone.
former head coach of the
Leading.
Denver Nuggets. Fired. Gone. Get him out
Wait.
of
So
here.
I think you're watering that down because former championship
Matter of fact,
coach.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was there 10 years?
What in the hell could have possibly happened? Because it ain't like Denver got a losing record.
Well, they say the reports that's been coming out, reports they've been saying it was a lot of internal turmoil on who he was playing. He was giving
Oh,
Westbrook too many minutes and motherfuckers say not like that too much.
wait. So who didn't like it?
Oh shit,
We can still
we
hear you
back?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who didn't like
I
it?
think some of the players and like the GM, huh?
Oh, so
Some of the play,
so
some of the
Russ is the
players and I
problem.
think the GM, he didn't like how many minutes Malone was playing Russ
So
and
Russ
some
is the
other little
problem.
things. Like he was going more with I guess the veterans over the young dudes. Huh?
Ain't that what you supposed to do?
Well, yeah, and that's what gets messed up. It's the head coach's job to win now. It's the front office's job to try to win for the future. So they want to play their. It sounds like they want
Well,
to play their
actually, it's the
young
front.
guys now.
But
And
why
Mike
would they
Malone was
But I
want
trying
to
would
to
play
say
win
for
the?
the
now.
front office, you want to do both. You want to build for the future while at the same time winning in the now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
definitely got the longer view.
why would the front office be pissed off when I ain't gonna lie, they playing who they paying, right? And that's
Yeah,
typically the issue is when a person's sitting the
but
bench, but they getting paid a grip.
also the GM was fired.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
really?
it's
they're not renewing his
it's deeper.
contract.
It's deeper than that. It goes up the chain.
Oh,
Also, too,
wow.
some of his moves, like I understood them, but then it's like you got to hit on the draft picks. He didn't hit on most of them draft picks, but you let key people for that championship run. You let them go. What
Right.
was it? Bruce Brown and
Hmm.
Yeah,
KCP.
yeah,
You let them
yeah.
walk out the door, understandably, but then you didn't replace them, and then it is what it is.
Man, that's messed up because I thought Mike Malone was a decent dude. And I thought Mike Malone, for the most part, along with the Denver Nuggets, had their foot on the Lakers' back. So now that he gone, I think that opened the door for the Lakers on the real.
Yeah, it also opened the door for the Joker to come to the Bulls since Bulls was
He not
AK,
coming.
his former
He
GM. You know what I'm saying? He drafted Joker, so
Oh
could
my
be a
goodness.
reunion. You know.
he
I
not
also
coming in.
want to point this out too, because it was the same thing in Memphis too. It's an interesting
Yeah,
trend. One, these coaches getting fired this late in the season,
that part. That
and then
part.
also two, these motherfuckers have been winning. It ain't like these motherfuckers. How the fuck these motherfuckers are winning and you get fired? So it used to be win and you keep your damn job. Now it's win.
Right.
Shit, that ain't enough.
And I
And
heard
go ahead.
word on the street is that they fired him now so that he wouldn't win in the playoffs and get the chance to keep his job.
Oh wow, that's some hoe shit.
Hey, it's a lot of
Shit.
shit. Because
That's
It
if you
is.
want your actually culture to change, yeah. Because then you look even more dumb if he win and shit, and then you fire
Then
him.
you fire him, yeah. I mean, it still look dumb now
But also
because the
too,
man just
look,
won 2 years ago.
yeah. How is it that? How is it that sorry ass coaches? Matter of fact, I go your team will big wheel your
What
team.
about
How
him?
the fuck is your coach still there?
Uh,
He ain't even made
No,
it to
they've
no
been
play yet.
snapping lately.
let me tell you
They've been
why.
snapping.
First
Uh-huh.
of all, put some respect on his motherfucking name. He just got elected to the Hall of Fame, so put some respect
True.
on his name.
For
So
college
that's
though,
why he's still there.
for
No,
college though,
NBA.
for
I mean, for
college though,
basketball.
Wait, who just got elected to the Hall of Fame?
Billy
Billy
Donovan.
Donovan,
For what he did in
the
college
Bulls
though,
coach,
he
and the
He
got two
sure
NBA.
ain't
national
get elected
championships.
from shit he did with the Bulls, nigga.
They've been
No.
playing very well. So y'all
They
can't
How
have
long
have
has
been
he
black
been y'all
ass.
coach though?
3, 4 years? Not that long.
long enough
Not
to
Okay.
that
get
long.
fired.
No. Three,
Yeah.
four
Hell
years? No.
yeah.
Not that long.
Long enough to playing them
It,
guys in the Bulls.
for, for what he's been given, he's done a
Wow,
hell of a
Thomas J.
job.
You stupid. You stupid,
Word on the
Thomas.
street is making your way downtown, walking fast or something. You're stupid.
J.
You're stupid, sir.
See, damn, Thomas J. You gonna fuck throw me off, dog. Damn.
Bulls been playing good lately, and I
Lately.
gotta
But
fucking bring this up, T-Time. I'm sorry, bro. Miami Heat
Yeah.
played the Bulls 2 nights ago, plug, or maybe a night ago, something like that.
yeah.
2 nights ago. 2
And
nights ago.
we were down by 5. Tyler Hero strips the ball at the top of the key. There is nobody down there on a fast break. And this motherfucker pulled up for a 3-point shot
And
and
break the
missed it.
fuck out of it.
Wide open. No. Please understand what I'm saying. Like nobody was at the rim.
Nobody.
It was an open layup, come back,
Dunk.
try to get another stop. It was plenty of time. You didn't have to play fucking Hero right at that point.
Hey, it's in his name, bro. It's in his
Miami, let me
name.
tell you
Captain
something.
Saberho.
Let me tell you something. From a marketing standpoint, y'all motherfuckers ain't had a hot jersey since this one.
But you know what?
Hold on, I ain't done, nigga. I gotta
Go
get
ahead.
this out because I'm pissed.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
That Tyler Hero shit ain't working. Tyler Hero is a freaking 2 at best, meaning second option at best. Although he can score the basketball, he can't stick a baby. So he's a defensive liability. Stop trying to put the ball in this motherfucker hands at the end of games when he don't do nothing but turn it over. So what? He got a couple of game winners, but that's what, 2 for 100? This shit is ridiculous, man. Fuck that Tyler Hero shit.
And real quick, T-Jam. And on top of that, the decision to take that shot, basketball IQ wise, makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Either way, it would have been a one possession game. So get the for sure 2. It's still a 2 possession game. Like you said, it was a 5-point game.
Yeah, he mad.
Whether he hit a 2 or
Thomas
3,
J.
it still would have been a one possession game. So
One possession game.
It made 0 sense to take that 3.
Basketball IQ, if you did that shit and you didn't have a name, you're getting yanked and never played again.
Yeah.
Ever. So that shit there, man. This I don't know. Pat Riley. I don't know what the hell y'all doing, but this Tyler Hero shit ain't working, and it's
So I got
making Coach Spo look bad.
so I got a question. I got a question.
Go for it.
It might be twofold, might be 2, 3 in there. Who can they run to? You look how I said who if it ain't him, who doing it? Who they got right now that can fill that gap or be the closer? Who they
Bro,
got?
I ain't gonna lie. I would rather see Andrew Wiggins and Bam in a two, like in a what do you call that? In a pick and roll, in a 2-man game or a pick and roll. I would rather see them two than that Tyler Hero shit. That shit ain't working, bruh.
Hey, but it
That's
ain't
the
on
reason
Pat
why we're
Riley. It's
10th.
on your coach, your just newly
That's what I'm
signed extension coach.
Yeah.
It's on the coach
Eric Spoelstra.
technically, but it really is not, because if they said, "Hey, this the guy we rolling with," coach can't do nothing but call for this motherfucking guy.
Nah, they just
But
extended him.
they got enough. They got enough stuff to show them that the Tyler Hero shit ain't working. And on the real, if we make a move in the offseason, we got to make a move for somebody. We really need a franchise player. Because Bam and even Andrew Wiggins, they, let's be for real, from a business side, ain't nobody buying them fucking jerseys like that. So you need a name. I ain't gonna lie. We need a Kevin Durant or somebody that big to come to our organization right about now.
Here's my question though, too, with that. You said it's not really on. Doesn't Spo at this point had a cachet? If he don't want the ball to go to him, he can draw up some shit and not go.
Although he has the cachet,
he got that stature in the damn team.
Although
Why
he
is
has
he
that
catering to that?
hey, although he has that cachet and experience and should have that type of pull, he still ain't got more pull than Pat Riley. And if Pat Riley is making the call that Tyler Hero is our guy, then that's exactly who going.
But you know what? If Tyler Hero is costing me games and messing up my record as a coach and fucking up my credibility, then I'm gonna play my way. And if Pat gotta fire me, Pat gotta fire me. I'm gonna get another job because
Pat ain't done shit to expose it. Like,
and then with Jimmy Butler acting the way he act to get it out of there, and if he does fire Coach Spo, that talks about your culture that you say is so great.
My our culture is great. However, in my opinion, I think that's the reason why Jimmy said, "Fuck that bullshit, I'm out of here," because they were favoring Tyler Hero at that time over him. Tyler Hero is not that guy. I don't know who they fooling or who he got fooled, but he ain't that guy. Yes, he can score. He can score his ass off. But we know there's more elements to the game than that. And if a team is game planning for Tyler Hero, he can't really do shit. So, in my opinion, I'm screaming at my organization right now because we've had to suffer through so many of these damn games where y'all putting the ball in Tyler Hero fucking hands at the end of the game and he's practically throwing it out of bounds.
So you mentioned
we'll see y'all in the play-in though.
Look at
right. We're gonna bust that ass in the play-in.
Check this out real quick though. You mentioned the name. I just had a thought. I'm just wondering. You said Kevin Durant. You think y'all winning with him?
I said the likes. Oh, we winning with him because here's the thing.
How far do you think you are going?
Here's the thing. We are at least a 4 or above seed with Kevin Durant because we got all the other pieces. We just don't have that player. We don't have that franchise player. We got all the other pieces. We got shooters. We now have a big man. We got all the other pieces. Bam is now playing the 4.
Who will be your point?
We got the pieces. Davion Mitchell is playing his ass off. He's playing his ass off for Miami.
So let me ask you this. How do y'all match up with Boston?
With Durant?
If with Durant, if y'all got Durant.
With Durant, we whooping Boston. We whooping Boston. Because we got, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling
You
you,
ain't whooping Boston.
you can do all that shit you want, bro. But we got the pieces. We just don't have the leader. We can't fucking do
Wait,
this
you
shit with
think
Tyler
KD is
Hero.
a leader? See, that's where you lose me too.
No, what I mean by that is somebody
Or the
who can score
superstar
their ass,
player.
somebody a go-to player that can score their ass off, but is not a liability on defense.
And he might be that, but y'all still ain't matching up with Boston. Y'all ain't whooping
We are
their ass.
matching up with Boston.
No,
Go
y'all
down
ain't whooping
the
their ass.
roster. We matching up with Boston.
Okay, let's go down the roster.
Because you got on a green shirt,
Davion Mitchell, and Drew Holiday.
Davion giving problems to what's that little baby?
Okay, let's go match up to match up. Who you taking? Davion Mitchell. Be fair, nigga. Take off your heat glasses.
No, motherfucker. I'm gonna put it like it is.
Take out your
I'm gonna put it like it is.
Drew Holiday or Davion Mitchell.
Drew Holiday all day long, but Davion Mitchell is slowing some of that shit up. No.
He don't have to be like an all-time scorer. He's running the team.
That's
so
fine.
Slowing
That's
down.
fine.
Okay. Number 2, who's the Tyler Hero and who plays two?
Nope. Paste
Derek
that
White.
shit. Paste
Derek
that
White.
shit.
Derek
Or
White.
you can interchange Derek White and Drew
No.
Holiday.
Wait, you said with Durant.
No,
Right?
he's not the 2.
Yeah.
We gonna position
So
Check this out. You're right. He's not the 2, but we'll bump up Andrew Wiggins to the 2, put Durant at the 3.
Okay.
So you taking Hero out of the starting lineup is what you
I
saying.
would trade Hero, bruh, on the real.
That's not going to
Kevin
happen.
Durant. For Kevin
They're
Durant,
not going to trade it. They're not going to trade him for Kevin Durant. So that's
you don't know that. I would trade.
So let's say you keep. Let's say you keep.
Oh,
Hero.
so you saying this is without Hero? So like,
I ain't gonna lie. Hero will be a 6-man. You can bring that scoring shit off the bench.
Okay,
so my 5.
You got
want me
Wiggins
to
at the 2. Yeah, please.
Okay, you got Wiggs. Hold on, let me see. Let me go. Mitchell, Wiggins, Durant, Bam Adebayo, and my motherfucking Khalil Ware.
That's your
in
starting
his second
5.
year. That's the 5. So if you look at Boston 5, you got
that roster up.
Who that baby here?
You got Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Porzingis.
So we match up very well. We match up very well. Durant is 90 years old. Well, give us 5 more years to this motherfucker 95, and we'll be all right. So check this out.
Listening.
Go through the lineup again. I said Drew Holiday. I gave y'all props on Drew Holiday.
So it would be
Derek White
versus
and your scenario.
Andrew Wiggins all fucking day long.
Then for the 3, you would have
Durant
Jaylen Brown versus Durant.
Come on, bruh. Durant.
This Durant. You know he's been kind of injured a lot.
How you keep throwing? You told me not to throw no ifs in there, nigga. I'm telling you.
I ain't saying don't throw no ifs in there. I'm telling you.
We talking what we currently see.
Yeah.
He's saying what
he has been hurt a lot
on our team because we get players in shape and we fucking get them motherfuckers healed. God damn it, Durant.
I also said take out them heat covered glasses, nigga.
All day long, Durant.
That's what you right.
Kevin Durant over Jaylen Brown all day long.
Jason Tatum and
it'll be Bam.
You taking Bam over Jason Tatum?
It depends.
No. Fuck that.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Ain't no it depends.
Nah.
Who make a decision?
Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant.
Make a decision.
What? So really, we would have to switch that. We would have to switch it. It'd be Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant. I mean, not Jaylen Brown. It'll be Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo. Because Jaylen Brown kind of plays the power forward on that team versus Jaylen Brown playing up more of the forward, small forward. He don't play the power forward.
That's
so
exactly
the matchup.
Jason Tatum was probably stick Brown because he's long.
Yeah, he's the 4. He's the 4.
No, he's not. Jaylen Brown is the 4.
And then on top of that,
from a matchup standpoint, we would never put Bam on Jason Tatum. We would put Durant on Jason Tatum.
Okay, so then Derek White.
And then you got Jaylen Brown against Bam. That's kind of a wash.
Huh?
Jaylen Brown and Bam is a wash.
It still come down to Tatum versus Durant.
What you mean? Tatum versus Durant
in that matchup. Then
I'm taking Durant at the end of the day.
Nah,
And then on top of that, they still got Al Horford on the bench that can come
Nobody care
out and
about
give them
that
size.
clam.
They can come
Nobody
back
care
and give
about
them
that
size.
clam.
You don't have to. But
Nobody
the
care about that.
reality of the situation is he has size. That's another
Yeah, we
big
ain't
body
even
they can
done.
put
Okay, so
on
Porzingis
Miami.
versus where?
I'm taking Khalil. However, he would be in his second year. Porzingis is injury prone, like y'all always trying to claim on Durant. This motherfucker might play a game and a half. So Porzingis ain't no guarantee. He ain't no guarantee to where you can say, "Oh hell yeah, he's over." Shit, I'm taking Khalil.
Answer this
Khalil over
basic
Ware.
question: who's better, Ware or Porzingis?
Khalil Ware, nigga, because he got on a Miami
Hey,
Heat jersey.
look,
Since you
I
want to
can
be a smart
respect you.
ass,
You repping your team, but
fucking rep
shit, you
my
biased as
my
fuck.
team.
You
But
biased
fuck,
as fuck.
Very
fuck
And
much
you ain't
so.
Porzingis.
realistic at all.
Can this nigga play 2 games in a row?
And shit.
Can KD?
There you go.
KD will be fine on
Sprained
our
ankle,
squad.
sprained
KD will be
ankle and
fine
all
on our
kinds of
squad.
shit, always rolling some shit, layup lines and shit.
If
KD
he
will
was
be
so
fine
fine,
on our squad.
how come Dwayne Wade left then?
KD?
No,
What you
Dwayne
talking
Wade.
about?
Why did he leave if y'all got this fucking magical
Okay, let me tell you why.
fountain of youth?
Let me tell you why. Because
It can
honestly,
reheal, motherfucker.
Dwayne got pissed at the fact that they paid Whiteside and didn't pay him. And I totally agree. They shouldn't have paid Whiteside over Dwayne.
Yeah, that
At
aged
all.
poorly.
That's what happened with that. Even though Whiteside put up some hell of a numbers at the time when his contract was on the line, once he got paid, that
It's
motherfucker
always
turned
like
into
that
motherfucker turned
contract
into
year
some
they be
bullshit.
balling and then they don't
A
do
lot of
shit
people.
once they get the money.
Right. So at
Right,
the end
Dane. You
of the
see what they
day,
say? You do know the
That's
team
why I'm
Durant
like,
on right now
look here,
with
look. Hey, that's
no,
Bradley
no, no.
Beal
Let
and
me tell you
fucking
something. Let me tell you something when it's like that.
Booker.
Hold
It's
on,
too
let me
many.
tell
It's
you.
hard. It's
With
hard.
and
Too
Brooklyn
many
too.
people want to be the
Brooklyn too.
shooters. Booker
No,
Brooklyn
whatever with
too.
that,
with
bro.
You ain't
Booker,
take them
with
nowhere.
Booker is dominant, ball dominant like a motherfucker.
Bro, don't give me that.
Also, what's the dude? What's his name? What's called ain't even happy. What's the
Bill,
who?
Bradley Bill.
Bradley
Bradley Beal.
Bill. He not even happy. So
What the
he
hell
ain't doing
happiness got to
nothing.
do with it?
Yeah,
He ain't
nigga,
doing
you
shit.
hoop. If
He
you a
ain't
hooper,
doing
you a
shit.
hoop. If you want to win, you gonna hoop.
So it's hard for Durant. Our system is better designed for a Kevin Durant than Phoenix.
Hey, all that sound is 9th seed, 10th seed.
He all right, but he's not real. Who
They ain't
not
even pick
real?
a 10 seed, bro. They already eliminated.
That's a Jay-Z line, baby.
Oh,
That's
is it?
over your time, yeah.
Yeah, it's past my fuck y'all. So I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say that, and then I'm done with the Miami Heat. Because we
I've
got
been
more
done with
shit
them
to talk
niggas.
about. Fuck you. Um,
You should
the
have been
Bulls
done
ain't
with them
going
niggas.
nowhere. Look, okay,
So
they ain't
late.
going
So I
nowhere.
don't know why they trying to win in the play-in. I
Right.
want them
Niggas
the
gonna wait
niggas
to
to
the end to
lose.
try to win.
I wanted them to
Nigga,
lose to get a pick.
wait to the end to try to all them niggas playing for their position next year.
Now,
Like they
half that
ain't cutting
roster needs to
me.
go.
They
Half
ain't
that roster
cutting
needs to
me.
go. I ain't
Y'all
shit.
keeping the white boy though? They put
Yeah,
up a triple
they're gonna
double.
Ooh,
re-sign
Giddy.
Giddy. Yeah, they're
Giddy?
gonna
Yeah.
re-sign him. He's a free agent. They're gonna re-sign him. Kobe White be re-signed next year.
Kobe White is nice. Kobe White is
After
nice.
that, it's up in the air.
They ain't
Yeah.
keeping
What about your dunk contest contestant?
Oh yeah,
They just drafted him.
Buzelis.
They just drafted
Huh?
him. So there's gonna
You
be
Yeah.
keeping them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
they ain't got a
Not
choice.
if it's up to the dunk. If they play them dunk contest highlights, nigga,
Nah,
he
but how
gone.
he bust Miami ass, he gonna keep.
We ain't bust Miami nothing,
Yes, he
motherfucker.
did. How he bust Miami ass? Yes, he
We ain't
did.
bust Miami nothing.
You put the dagger on
Since
y'all
we
ass.
talking about people busting ass, since you talking about your team, I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Luca came
Yeah.
back and
Yeah,
bust your ass for 45.
yeah.
Did he?
Dropped a smooth 31 in the first half on these motherfuckers.
Luka
45
said.
for the game.
Luka said, "This is my house."
Got the fans chanting fire
Man,
Harris.
the very first dead ball. Fire Nico. Damn, boy, this boy.
Y'all, speaking of organizations in an uproar, Mark
Woo,
Cuban should have
shit.
never sold, bro. That shit ain't
Man,
been right
hey.
since.
The sad part is I understood it to a certain degree at the time, a little bit, but it's like it's aging so damn bad, and it's also, nigga, that's all you got. That's all you fucking got.
Wait a minute, what did he get?
Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 1 first-round pick for Luka.
Wow.
That's all you fucking got?
Wow.
You fucking stupid?
And
Listen,
That's all
Anthony
you
Davis.
fucking got?
Anthony
It was-
Davis hurt himself in 2.5 quarters. Dude.
Like, damn, if you
Just
could
like-
do that, you should have got more. Lakers had 2 first-round picks you could have got from them. You got one of them bitches?
Just
Damn,
like
nigga.
just like the Mike Malone situation is deeper than just that's it. Because then
I already know.
what's his name?
Like,
Nico
they talk
Harris.
about his
It's
attitude.
that
He
lady.
went his tape.
No. It's that lady. The owner that wanted to get the
people
casino.
Oh.
She
So
the one that said-
you want to blame
She's
the black
the one
woman?
that said they wanted to.
No, it's a white, the new owner.
That's a white woman. It's a white
The
woman.
new
See, you
owner.
talking about all that shit.
I know this nigga, the new
I
owner.
thought it was a black woman.
Get your Sully sunglasses, one ass on that.
No.
Let the grown
You
folks
kiss
talk.
my ass. I thought it was a black woman that was running the Mavs now.
No, the owner, not
The
runner.
owner.
You talk-
I thought it was a black woman.
Oh, I don't know, but I do know is that she was the one that said trade Luka since the city of Dallas would let her get her casino.
So she's punishing the city of Dallas.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it ain't no Nico.
Like,
got what
hell
he
it
can
ain't.
So
He
wait,
got what he
can
wait.
get.
So a scorned woman is the reason why Dallas is getting punished.
That's crazy.
What they say, there's no what is it? Rage has no fury like a woman
Something than a
Yeah.
woman scorned.
So-
That's what it sounds like to
No,
us.
hell hath no fury like a woman
scorned.
Yeah, man. So T-Time, what you got to say about that, man?
Shit. I'm fucking pissed my damn self. I'm like, damn. Like I said, I understood the out of shape shit. And I'm like, if you gonna make a move like that, you gotta get more back for him than that. You still gonna lose that trade, but damn, more of us would have been like, all right, because we already knew. The only thing is, damn, that motherfucker, when them lights was on, that nigga was balling in the playoffs. That nigga is a killer. Hell, he took us to the motherfucking finals last year.
Yeah.
And that like this shit is getting crazy because shit with like him and them head coaches. Bro, it's getting to a point. Winning? Is it not enough? What the fuck happened?
Is it the goal?
Yes.
Is the question.
I thought the goal was to win the damn games. And we winning everything good. Now that shit don't even matter no more. Niggas is getting canned. They just won championships 2 years ago. Fight. This nigga just took a team, wasn't expected to do shit, get that far. Took him to the finals. He got traded.
Y'all
Supposed to be
know the
untradeable.
first victim of that shit, though, right? You know the first victim of that? And
Who was
y'all
that?
Of
kicked
what?
it off. Firing a motherfucking championship coach or a damn coach that took you to the finals.
Who?
Is it Avery Johnson?
Avery Johnson. You motherfuckers fired Avery Johnson when he took y'all to the finals. That shit was some bull.
Hey, how Avery sound?
I love the game of basketball. First of all, me and David Robinson, the Admiral, and
I'd have fired him too, goddammit, after 1 meeting. Get your country ass out.
Nah, this
What
shit
is he
dog.
up to now, man? Is he coaching in
game of
college or some shit?
basketball.
Nah, I don't even think
Um,
he's coaching in college no more.
I thought he was coach. Yeah, I guess not.
He was at Alabama for a little bit, but I don't know if he's still there.
Hey, y'all, speaking of college,
Yeah.
Florida has just won the national championship over Houston, right? The University of Houston.
Yep.
And man, I want to say this to y'all.
Go ahead.
Shout out. I got a young man that I know that play for University of Houston
Word.
that I semi discovered. His name is Cordell Jefferson, and he plays for Houston, right? So let me tell you how this happened. This kid came from Arkansas, or one of them. He either Mississippi or Arkansas, and he was down the block playing ball with TJ. At the time, TJ was about between 10 to 12 years old, something like that, right? And usually I go out there and shoot around with the kids that's out there, and I can go out there with my sandals on, and these kids can't do shit with me. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there, and I noticed it was this one kid that was way more educated in ball for his age than the other ones. I had to go put some fucking shoes on for this dude.
You still butcher words.
This kid, you stupid. This kid was so far advanced, his knowledge of the game, that I immediately called the coach that TJ was on, the team that he was playing for, and I told the coach, hey, you need to get out here right now because I just found your next star player. And the coach came out there and watched that kid in our backyard play. And he said, oh, man, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that kid, man, ended up, man, being one of the top ranked kids in the nation. So I'm gonna say shout out to his dad. Damn, what's his daddy name? Kendrick Jefferson. And then his mom, who was always nice, man. But I always feel like when I see him, I feel like I had a little piece into doing that. So I'm pretty happy about that, man. Congratulations to that kid. And I would not be surprised to see that kid one day in the NBA. He's that damn good. So I just wanted to say that when it came out to that Final Four, y'all.
Yeah, I watched the last 8 minutes of the game. From what I understand, Houston was winning the majority of the game.
Yes, that's what I heard.
But Florida won when they had to leave when it counted. So from what I saw, it was a lot of breakdowns. Houston down the stretch. They absolutely could have and probably should have won the game.
That's what I heard.
But they didn't even get a shot off. They had 4 turnovers.
Yeah, that last sequence.
It broke down at the end.
Yeah,
they folded at the end.
Yeah, and that's also, where I guess the nerves, because Florida plays in the SEC. That's a big conference. I don't know what conference Houston plays in.
Big 12.
That's where Big 12. Okay, so Big that's 12. Kind of what a talent and the experience comes in. Or
although hell, they just came back and beat Duke, so I can't even say that.
Yeah,
you can't even say that. To me, like it just is what it is.
They beat Duke, man. I gotta give Cooper. What's his name?
Cooper
Flag. Flag almost called him Cooper Cup, but that's the other white boy in the NFL, right? I gotta give him his props, man. That dude is what they say he is. He is what they say.
I didn't even see the Final Four, but I heard he missed the last shot.
Well, I mean that don't matter, man. The boy.
I know. I'm not saying that he's going to be the number 1 pick. I'm not saying.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm fine with you being critical of him. Go ahead.
I'm not. I'm not
switch up.
They be doing all our athletes like that. Go ahead, go in, plug. I ain't gonna stop your time.
Well, like I said, I didn't see the game. I was moving when this shit was going on, so I missed it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, from what I heard, he missed the last shot, but it shouldn't even been that close. I mean, Duke
was up like 12 points by with 2 minutes left or some shit.
Yeah, they shouldn't have came down.
You gotta know how to close out, man. That's part of Miami's problem. We don't know how to close out,
and that's what happened in both of these games.
And that's what happened with Houston. Yeah,
they couldn't close out.
Because that, to me, it ain't got nothing to do with them being in the Big 12 and Florida being in the SEC. Nah, they were up. They can compete with them.
Them nerves, though. If you playing, sometimes that nerves and that intimidation can get to you. Like if you're playing against a team that you know you better in the same conference, then that's different. Then you say, "Oh, these big boys. I don't know if I can close under that." You know, sometimes that does play it.
It's still bullshit.
It shouldn't, but
they
do
play tough competition in the Big 12.
I want to say that too, though, y'all. What? I turned on one of the games, and these fucking college players are big in comparison to what college players were in the past. These motherfuckers is big.
Yeah, bro.
Is it because of that where they get to stay so goddamn long or whatever the case is?
Yeah, because a lot of times now, like, unless you one of the top freshmen or whatnot, your freshman year, a lot of times, they spending just working. They on like they doing meal plans, all types of shit for these athletes, like, and they sticking to it. They constantly training, like that's what a lot of them are doing, especially like their freshman year.
So they using freshman year to grow, to get their weight up and all that kind of stuff.
A lot of the times that's why you seeing a lot of them, even a lot of top players, like because we've been around a few, and I noticed that's the trend. If you ain't like one of them going straight from high like to the league.
The elites.
Yeah, the elites like Trey Johnson. I think he just declared like if you're not in that class, your freshman year, they gonna spend you just basically you training all season. You might get some playing time here and there, but most freshmen, nah. And it does depend on where you go. But what I seen the most of them being the red shirt and you just spending that freshman year, you just working. And
Right.
college also too, seeing a little bit of a college practice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's matter of fact, saw Houston's 2 summers ago. That's some different shit, man. College is some different shit. They lift weights and shit maybe 30 to 45 minutes to an hour before they even do actual practice. Then they do actual practice, and then they go back in the weight room and shit. Like, yo,
I don't see how they did do it because when I went to the gym, I worked out first, then I tried to go shoot. That shit was ugly, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit was ugly, bro. I shot so many fucking air balls, man. Because my arm was so entire from the weights and shit. Props to them for doing that shit.
Yeah, nah, man. College, if you go into a top D1 school or even just a school that period, nah, it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit.
Good luck to Cooper Flag and Washington Wizards.
No. He going back to school.
What?
He said it?
I heard he was going back to school.
He was undecided.
Oh, I heard he was going back to school. So we'll see.
Tough.
We'll see.
That's
I wouldn't go if it was Washington. I'd be like, I ain't.
See, I heard. I mean, I heard his NIL deal was worth $5 million.
And see, that's the thing too. Now that NIL deal, depending on where you fall, hell, a lot of these players can make more money.
But you can
in college than in the NBA.
Some, but not him. He's gonna make more on his
him.
rookie contract.
Well, if they making $5 million a year, I just made a decision. Pluck, we going back. Me and you, baby. Let's get it. We got somebody. Shit, they gonna offer us at least 100,000. Yeah. We going back, man. We got to go get it. Speaking of going to get it, man, I wanted to bring this topic to the table for y'all fellas because, in my opinion, we have a past, a present, and a future. And what I mean by that is AAU.
Yep.
Past right here. Present is T Time's brother. And future is Sean. And I've been through my Lord knows I've been through my share of different teams when it comes to AAU. And it poses the question, is AAU beneficial or is it just a money grab?
Yeah, y'all school me because let me know what I need to look forward to.
Man, most definitely, bro. T-Time, you the current. I'm going to let you stretch your legs, then I'm going to tell you what I experienced.
Is it worth it? Crazy part is I can say yes and no. It depends on the family and the player himself. You got to be realistic about what your goal is, what you're capable of, and go in with realistic expectations. Because a lot of times, motherfuckers get feet. Everybody want to, like all these dudes want, a lot of them anyway want the same thing. Make it to, and not everybody, more than 80 to 90% of y'all ain't going. Hell, 80 to 90% of y'all not even getting D1 scholarships. So be real is that keeping it real with yourself. If you stay there, it has a lot of benefits. Because I will say for me and my brother, exposure. Exposure, like the fact that I got to see a D1 practice from a legit school, like a top D1 school. Nah, that's how I was able to tell you. That's some different shit, man. That's some different shit. And if you really want to, if athletes want to be D1, man, you got to put that work in now. And that's even just to get a taste, maybe even get a shot at that. And some of the top athletes that we've been exposed to, because before my brother got into this, hell, I wasn't keeping up with the top players in this shit. Like, wasn't something, but like now I'm like, oh, he had some decent dudes on his teams in high school. He's had some come through the gym where he trains AAU. So, and then seeing what they did, like what they're doing now, like that's why I was able to tell you again. Freshman year, a lot of these dudes, top dudes, they sat. So from that perspective, I'm like, it's the exposure, being able to travel. It's also a good way to keep kids out of trouble. It gives them something to do. So I say that, like, I know, otherwise they just sitting at home on video games all day. It keeps keeping them active is good. Oh, some of the bad side is the way they got it set up sometimes, especially as like y'all as parents and shit, sibling, taking them all this shit. Like, man, sometimes playing all these games in the weekend ain't necessary, and sometimes it's just a waste of time.
Yeah,
because hell, I even had my AAU coach, the coach of my brother's team. He said it at our tournament this past weekend. I ain't gonna name drop none of that yet.
Right.
He even said it. He was like, "Man, why do parents do this shit to their kids? Do you see any coaches here?" And mind you, we out at the venue. My brother on a Friday night after everybody done worked their ass off. We driving from across town, 9 p.m. game. What college coach out there recruiting that late?
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
then
that's some shit.
also too, the thing is, if you not on one of these circuit teams or travel team type deals, if you on a lot of local shit, your opportunities are kind of limited. So
Okay.
it can be a lot of misinformation and shit out there. So
you know what?
go ahead.
Tea time being nice. Let me stretch my legs for a second.
Go ahead, bro.
In my opinion, AAU is only beneficial from the 8th grade up for elite players or players with ample let me see, players that show the most amount of potential to be able to play on the college level.
I agree.
And believe it or not, at
I agree
8th
with
grade, you can see that. 7th grade on down is some bullshit.
Yes.
And let me tell you why.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers ain't gonna hit their growth spurt. Into the middle of 7th grade year. Yeah, some go ahead of that. Play the son of a bitches up.
Yeah.
But
that's
we're
thing,
talking about the 10% versus I'm talking about the 90%. Now, for the 90%, y'all not going to even see the legit AAU teams. Y'all are going to see these motherfuckers who started the AAU team because they son is the same age as your kid. And they trying to walk their son every level. So that's why you see they son starting on their goddamn team.
Mm-hmm. You see a lot of bullshit.
Then don't let your son really not be no good, or your brother really not be no good. You're paying thousands for them to sit the bench. You're paying thousands to hope that they get in, to hope that a team blow their ass out so bad that they get in during garbage time. You are. And please understand, parents are getting pimped in every
Yes.
direction.
Yep.
You get pimped because you got to pay the AAU team.
Yep.
You got to pay for their jerseys. You got to pay for their gym time.
Yep.
Then you got to pay for gas to travel and get their ass to practice back
Yes.
and forth.
Yep.
Then
Preach
you
on
got
it.
to go and take them to a game, and you got to pay to get in the game to watch your own kid play.
And that shit ain't
Now,
cheap. Matter of
the
fact,
shit,
brother,
hold on. That
go
shit
ahead.
sure in the hell ain't cheap because one time we went and Von them had to sit in the car. The goddamn tickets were so high.
No joke. Like,
Fuck. The weekend pass was $75.
I
And I
seen one
said,
that
man, I
I
can't
ain't
pay
seen one
for
that high.
Vaughn and Lania and anybody else we had with us to come in that damn game to see their brother who be musty in the next room play. That's the bullshit.
That's crazy.
There are there
$20 a
are
game.
actually AA, and these are the ones I like. I like the AAU teams that focus on truly developing the kid where you can see the difference in the kids. Shout out to 3P Elite. But any other team that my son has ever played on, he has had no progress, and he been on at least 4 to 5 of them outside of 3P Elite.
That's also another thing too. I was gonna say a lot of kids. Not saying not obviously not y'all, but like other kids that they bounce around looking for who gonna play me, who gonna play, and so it's
Right.
that you don't ever you don't go through adversity. So you don't. So it's a lot of that shit too.
But that's kind of like the college game because it's like the transfer
Yeah.
portal. If you don't play, you can just transfer to another team. That's for
Yeah.
both football and basketball.
And
But
unfortunately, basketball has adopted more AAU than AAU has adopted basketball.
Yes.
and
And
I'm
that's
not
why
looking
the game
forward.
looks so raggedy because just like an AAU team that only scout the top people, that only put the top people on their team, that's what the NBA is currently doing when they group up and only have the top players in order to compete nowadays, instead of getting players and developing them into a top team.
Well, I'm not looking forward to the AAU, and unless Sean shows that he's gonna be show some kind of interest in it, I'm not just gonna put him in the AAU just because he'll play on his school teams. I might put him in some kind of summer league or something like that. But I've heard mostly, I ain't gonna say all, but mostly negative reviews about the AAU circuit.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna put all this money into a fucking AAU team just for there to be no kind of payoff at the end. No, I'm
And
not
check
doing
this
it.
out. AAU do not focus on developing players. What they do is they have a very, for the most part, and I'm talking about the lower levels. I'm not talking about 8th grade on up. But the lower levels,
Oh yeah.
they
Low level.
probably got 4 other practices going on because they got a 6U, a 8U, a 12U, a
Yeah.
16U. And guess what they're focusing on? Whatever level they son is at.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because the other teams ain't nothing but for them to finance this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now
So go ahead,
oh,
T-Time.
I will say that's where, like I know Tate with your last team. I know my brother where he's currently at. There are some good ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta find them, and then you know, your wife, y'all gotta make that like, yeah, y'all gotta get a feel for the people. Y'all gotta trust the people, and that's who you go with when it comes to
And
that.
just because a motherfucker could sit on the sideline with a polo shirt on and cross their arms and
Yes.
holler, don't make them a coach.
No.
I already know. I
And
already
I'm
know.
gonna tell you just like this: be realistic about where your kid is at,
And
and be
that's what I'm saying.
responsible. Be responsible for their own training. Do not
Oh,
expect for
definitely.
them to get training in the AAU on the AAU
That's
team.
what I'm saying. Sean would have to show me that he's serious about it before I even think about an AAU. He'll be playing mostly on his school teams. And from there, if he takes some kind of interest outside of his school team, playing like how we did, playing outside in the summer, playing against his friends, just going to the park, playing on his own, trying to develop his own game. Unless he's doing that, I'm not just going to put him in AAU because it sounds like it's just a waste of time and a huge
A
waste of money.
ton of money, bro.
A ton of
A
money.
ton of money.
I ain't
And
gonna lie to
I'm
you.
gonna tell you just like this, bro. My son's AAU throughout his life, I'm not exaggerating, probably cost us in the realm of $30,000. With if
Yes.
you add up everything as well as travel and all this other stuff, and I
Yeah.
might be on the low end, I'm gonna be God honest. And when it comes to again, eighth grade on up, that's when they start traveling. That's when they start really being ranked where it matters and things like that. And if he is phenomenal, meaning like you kicking the shit out the local talent, then I see traveling, going to different states and all this other stuff. But if we having trouble with you kicking the shit out of local talent, you're gonna waste money the rest of the way.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You're gonna waste money the rest of the way. It don't take for somebody to go out of town to show you what they got.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you just like this: a lot of the AAU teams already knew that my son can shoot. And guess what they would do? Hey, you go stand in the corner. And when they pass you the ball, shoot it. But you didn't teach him how to dribble. He couldn't even put the ball on the ground without getting stripped. Also, he couldn't catch. You didn't even teach him how to catch the goddamn pass. Or any of that type of stuff. So at the end of the day, for years, my son lived off a jump shot that he was naturally given. They didn't develop him. He didn't get true development, honestly, until freshman year, eighth grade, freshman year, when he started training with somebody who gave a damn. That's another thing. Make sure the coach give a damn.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you and your wife would, and this is for anybody, everybody watching. Like, if you got kids, thinking about this, like, do your homework on your coaches. See how you get a feel when you talking to them, because it's, hey, you trusting your kid's development with this person to a certain degree. So you got to,
And real quick, tea
go
time,
ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick. This is very important.
Yeah.
I don't care what type of coach they are or whatever. Make sure that it's a coach that your kid respond to.
That too.
Because if they don't know how to communicate with your kid, it
You
can
wasting
damage. Let me tell you how my son was damaged. He had a coach that every time he made the smallest mistake, he would snatch him out the game. Now, guess what? Every time he get in the game, he's more focused on trying not to make a mistake versus playing basketball. And guess what would happen? He'd make a mistake, he'd pull him out. Guess what that was doing for his confidence level? Dropping it to the bottom. And it was so hard for him to gain that confidence in himself back. And it took a long ass time. So honestly, I'm gonna be for real with you. My son stopped listening to male coaches. It took a female coach to get him right. Because all the male coaches had that attitude. Man, come out, sub. And you're breaking the kid that way. So you better make sure that the coach, I remember his first AAU team. I swear to God, man, it was he had to be 4.5. And yes, this is AAU. And two of the kids came to the practice smelling like weed. Now they weren't smoking it, but the ride that they came in was damn sure smoking it. And I told the coach, I said, man, they smell like weed. They started laughing like it was funny. That let me know, first of all, that old ass man shouldn't have been teaching basketball in the first place. Because I bet you any money, he looked like he didn't know how to play.
You like old boy off Martin? He was walking.
Yes. Yes. But again, I
Air
think that
Gordon.
I was
Right,
sometimes
Jabari.
more
What's up, Jabari?
I think sometimes I was more wanting it than he did.
Yeah,
And that's another thing that
yeah,
you got to watch out for. You will get wrapped up into it to where you want it more than the kid.
No, that's why I said he has to show me that he's interested. That's why I said, oh, he has to show me that he's one. I'm not just if he shows me, I'm gonna support him, be right behind him all the way. But he has to show me. Big
Right.
dog, what's up? But yeah, if he shows me, like I said, I'm gonna make sure I do my research anyway, and to make sure that the coach that I do, who's ever is coaching the team that he's interested in, that I want to put him on, definitely gonna make sure he's a right fit. So I
yeah.
appreciate y'all
That's
with
the
the
biggest thing. You do that,
yeah,
and you
I
realistic.
appreciate
No,
y'all with
it
the info.
Man,
yeah.
for sure. And you got the advantage because I'm gonna tell you just like this. My godson ain't going on no bullshit team. Cause I'm gonna call it out. Hey, plug, that's some bullshit,
What up,
man. Take
Jabari?
take Sean up off that. What up, big boy? I'm gonna
Nah,
call it.
and that's the thing too. Hell, it was trial by fire with it. Like, ain't
No
no.
matter how pretty the jerseys are, cause I fell for that shit too. Ooh, I like them jerseys. I want TJ be on that team because he'll look good in that jersey. Don't fall for the bullshit.
Yeah, you ain't got no taser. Look at your jersey now. So that
That a
goes to
bitch.
that just goes to show.
That a bitch. Yo, D
uh,
Rose jersey got a tulip on the back of that
you
motherfucker.
got that Mike Lowry ass jersey. You know, a bad boy.
So yeah, most definitely, man. When it comes to the AAU circuit, you
Yeah,
just have
nah,
to be
it's a
realistic
lot
with
of
it.
bullshit, man.
Yes,
Motherfuckers gotta keep. You gotta be realistic. Your kid gotta be realistic. Like,
Yep.
hey, that's one of the conversations we had with my brother. Like, how bad you really want this shit, man? Like, you out here bullshit. Like, if you say you want to be D1, even low level D1, nigga, it takes sacrifice. And you
right.
got to
Yeah.
put that work in. Cause shit, I can't do it for you. I'm not gonna be there. It's a whole different level.
And here's one thing I want to say is when your kid is good at a certain level, please encourage them on how it's best that they get even better because the
Yes.
next level you're just gonna be average. Example,
Yes.
Yep.
T time. I'm gonna be for real with you. I'll say it with my son. My son had a phenomenal 3-point shot, and nobody like at the time his age, nobody was shooting the ball like that. But I kept telling him, pretty soon everybody gonna be able to shoot the ball. What else you gonna do?
Yep.
Example, T time. Your brother is tall as hell,
Yep.
like 6'9", 6'10", something like
6'10".
that.
Yeah.
And
More like
there's gonna
6'8",
be
6'9". Yes.
it's gonna be a level that he get to where they're gonna be like, okay, we all 6'9" up in this
Yep.
bitch. Now what?
Nah, exactly.
So let them know, okay, the advantage that you have on this level is not gonna be the same advantage you have on the next level. You gotta get better. You gotta get better by outworking folks.
And that's the thing with my brother. I'm like, he's been in the same. This is also one of the things that's helped him. He's been in the same program since he's damn near started. Uh, Summer's 7th grade going into 8th grade year. Been pretty much with the same program. So
And
this
see,
dude
I'm
has been doing the drills and everything with them. I'm like,
right.
dude, you got everything you fucking need. It's on you to keep working it, refining it, perfecting it, figuring it out. It's on him.
And see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, everybody's gonna be like amazed at, oh my God, he's so tall right now. But when he get on that college campus, they gonna be like, okay, tall nigga, come join us. We tall too. Tall ain't gonna be nothing.
Because look here, you can very quickly go from being damn near on the team to intramural. Don't
Exactly.
fucking trip.
To intramural to a tall ass cell phone repairman or some shit like that.
That's what I'm trying to tell. I'm like, shit, hey man, you need to get your shit together. You need that. Hell, even low level D1s is paying in NIL. Shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. You get 60,000, 70,000, some shit, nigga. Hey, get your shit right.
Yeah, get that
That
money.
shit set your ass up. Even if
Man, if they
and that's
had
the shit.
NIL deals, nigga, it'll be me, Muggsy, Spud, and Nate Robinson, goddamn it, in the same class.
Stupid.
If
But
they
now,
had
like the
NIL at the time.
That
What?
NIL shit, even for motherfuckers who ain't making the league, you ain't got no chance in hell making the league. Damn, you can get on there. Hey, Jabbar had a good
Okay,
question.
so I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. To me, it depends on what the goal is for the
Yes,
athlete.
yes,
Because yes, in my opinion, I think a lot of them should forego the summer of AAU and actually get a personal coach to develop their weak areas. Because at the end of the day, when you in AAU in the summer, all you doing is traveling in games,
yeah.
games, games,
How
and
much
games, and
development is really
tournaments
taking place?
and all that, but it ain't really no development. And
Well, depending on the
sometimes,
program, depending on the program.
depending on the program, sometimes that player need that one-on-one coaching
Yes.
to develop. Matter of fact, ain't no sometimes, a lot of the times, the player need that one-on-one coaching so that they can understand because the game is moving so fast and practices are moving so fast that they ain't got time to really
Also,
break it
too,
down to them.
is some of these bigger programs, like what Tate was saying, with the practice, you also got a bunch of kids. So that's a bunch of kids getting reps. So that's taking reps away from your kid, like that. So the one on one or small group is where they would really, really get it instead of in
Bruh,
those big groups because you losing reps that way.
Bro, TJ was on a team that they had awesome jerseys, but the practices were freaking chaos. Bill, you took TJ to one of these practices because it was down the street from your house. And it looked like a big ass field day where some kids was over here playing 21, some kids was over here dribbling, some kids was over there, and then in the other gym, they might have been running a full game with some people shooting on the side. This shit looked like a big ass rec center. And when they went to the tournaments, they got they ass. Whoa! But it still costs money.
Yeah. Hey, we'll see what the future holds. Like I said, he's gonna have some height, so he's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, above a lot of the kids, but he has to have that drive. He has to have that fire. He has to have that love for the game, and
Yeah.
Right.
till he shows that, ain't nothing moving. But I think he's gonna get there because I'm gonna push him. He's already kind of watching some of the games with me, so we'll see where it goes. But like I said before, I appreciate the feedback, man, and the heads up and all the info going into it, so I know what to look out for, and we'll see where it goes.
Also,
Yeah.
Jabari, really what Tay said, it really does depend. You got to know what our goal is, and also what the kid where his talent is, just on the real.
And especially if the kid is at a sticking point, meaning they continue to make the same mistake over and over and over in games, it's time for you to pull them out of the game situation because that pressure is high when they make that mistake versus if they're in a training with a coach and they make that mistake and they are able to correct that mistake without the tension being so high because you're costing the coach the game.
Yeah.
So again, some of them summers for AAU should be spent personal training. And for the serious athletes that D1 and all that other stuff, they should be pushing put them in
Yeah,
baseball.
for
I
real,
agree. I
for
agree.
real.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
that's been Sean's first sport, the T-ball.
Well, speaking of baseball, we
Uh,
have
Yeah,
softball practice tomorrow.
oh,
And I'm
yeah,
pretty excited about the return of the
me
MB.
too.
I don't know about you, Pluck, but
I
the
am,
inmates are
man.
back, baby. Let's get
Yes,
it.
sir. Let's go. Because I've
Let's
been itching to
get it.
get back out there. So Hell yes. Let's
Maybe
get it.
this nigga can go a season without getting injured.
Who?
Yeah, you motherfucker,
When did I get hurt?
you missed a game because of injury. You missed a game
What was
because
the
of
injury?
injury.
What was
I
the
What
don't
was
injury?
know.
the injury?
I don't know,
Because I did
Oh,
miss
you a
game.
damn lie.
It might have been because I was out of town, but it wasn't for injury.
No. You was in street clothes. You was there, but you was injured. This
He
motherfucker
said
was
he
in
got
street
receipts for his
clothes,
ass.
No.
and
no,
he got
no,
replaced by a 60-year-old woman.
No. You know that's not true.
Motherfucker, yes it is.
You can't tell me what the injury was.
You injured your was it your back or something happened where your
Oh, he
ass
got a
was
legit
injured.
you issue though. He got a legit back
So
issue.
you just saying it
Nah,
because
fuck outta
you
here.
all know. I didn't
Fuck
miss
outta
no game, Tate. I didn't
My
miss
nigga,
no
you
game.
did.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
I didn't miss no game.
He got a
TJ.
legit back issue.
Hold on. Let's call in the goddamn. I call in. Matter of fact, let's review the tape. God damn it.
Review
Show me
the
the
Hold
tape.
on. TJ,
tape.
just stand right there. Did Goddaddy Bill miss any games due to injury when we played softball?
Oh, he said last season.
Was it last
We didn't
season?
play last.
We didn't play last
The year
season.
before. Okay.
Yeah,
You don't know.
Trying
You
to
don't
get a
know.
team.
He say he don't remember.
Okay.
I
I
know.
see. You got to win it. He don't even remember.
However, that's not saying a lot because he was struggling his damn self in the season.
Hey, he said he gonna be the comeback player of the year.
That's right.
He better be because
He gonna be most improved.
Yeah,
But
we need some youth out there.
yeah,
some
we need
youth.
your ass to be in the game because you was out injured.
I'm in the game. We need your ass to be in the game. Be your ass after the
What?
mom.
I got highlights. Fuck you talking about? I got highlights in the outfield. You kiss my ass.
You got
Did you
highlights.
made a diving catch or just a routine catch? That's your highlight.
No. That wasn't no routine catch. That was a good catch. Over the head, running, bam, bam. In the glove. In the glove. You a lie.
Hey.
Don't front on my shit.
Hey,
You don't front on my shit.
Tate. Was it with the left hand or with the right hand?
No, it was the right. Because I had to show
You know
them
what?
that the
It's-
fucking
it's-
right
it-
hand. Wait,
it's
no, it was the
amazing
left hand.
how
'cause
much-
my glove. No, it's the right.
It's amazing
Like,
how much
which one is
shit
it? Right?
happens.
Damn.
That's
All right,
not- that
yeah,
you
it's the
say
right
happens.
hand.
We're gonna start recording these games.
You need to.
Because I want to see your so-called highlight. Because
You
it's
need
amazing
to.
how much shit happened when the
Bro,
cameras
I
ain't
was on the
rolling.
motherfucker smoked the ball, and I was on the run, and I
Yeah.
reached over my head and caught that bitch and threw it in. And your black ass even gave me props. You motherfucker. You
Oh, you gave him props. Oh,
yeah,
you
he
don't
gave me
remember?
props.
You don't remember?
On making the
yeah.
catch? On a
What?
routine catch?
That wasn't no routine. Nigga, that was gonna score 10 runs if I'd have let that ball go. If that ball would have got over my head, they'd have scored 10. Nigga. People would have
Wow.
started running off the bench going to home.
Wow.
Yeah,
But I'm
tomorrow,
excited.
man,
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
Me
like
too,
I
bro.
don't like warming up with Bill though. Cause he be trying to throw the ball too. You know, niggas try to impress. He be trying to throw the ball too goddamn hard while we just warming up. I don't like that.
It's just a regular throw.
No,
I'm
no,
not
it
even
ain't no
throwing it
regular
hard.
throw.
I'm
It
not
is
even
not a
throwing it
regular
hard.
throw. You be pitching it like you like you on the mound. Nope, I'm
Nigga,
not
you a
warming up
catcher.
with you.
You was a catcher. You should be used to
Hey,
catching
ain't no
fast
and then
shit.
he woke up, big boy. That was some real shit. That was some real shit. That shit happened. That was real. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all ain't got to give me no props. That
You
was
said that
real.
right hand.
We
It
gonna
was
see.
right hand.
We
Left
gonna
this
see
time.
this season. The
It
season
was
start
right,
May the
not
second.
left this time.
Wait.
May the second.
Since Big Boy ain't on here, I can show out because he got 3 of these motherfuckers. But what? That fucking left hand is cold. What
This
you
ain't got
talking
shit
about,
to do
bro?
with softball, nigga.
What do you
This ain't
mean?
got
It don't matter.
Shit to do
I
with
should have had the
softball.
Cy Young Award in the motherfucker. Boy.
We gonna see starting
Do they
May
give
2nd.
awards
What
in
your
this
ass
league?
do?
Did they get
We get
awards?
no, we get shirts.
Well, right. We get shirts.
We get shirts.
We get shirts. That's all they get is shirts.
We
For
get.
winning?
We used to get a trophy and shirts. I don't know if they're still giving trophies away, but everybody get a trophy. It was just one trophy for the whole team.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody get to touch it during the
Hey.
picture.
Hey, who keeping
Let
the
this-
bitch? It's what I want to
Bill.
know.
Just
The
like the
coach.
Larry O'Brien trophy. Yeah, everybody don't get a trophy in the NBA or NFL. You get one
Yeah,
trophy.
but everybody get rings.
Yeah, everybody get a shirt. You got
Janitors.
rings.
Everybody get rings. Got
What's your size? Medium, large?
Give me a large. Give me a large. Hey man, you owe me the shirts. Well, Kevin owes us the shirts, really.
Look,
Yeah.
I just need to know who keeping the trophy when y'all win.
Pluck is.
I'm keeping the
He the
trophy.
coach.
Oh,
He the coach and the pitcher.
Player coach.
That is, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you be killing them on the pitches, man. Like I'm comfortable when you up there.
I'm only pitching because I ain't had nobody in
he
the
can't
outfield.
run.
No, I
Well,
had
you
nobody
need
in
to
the
stay
outfield.
pitching. You suck in the outfield. I saw it.
Nigga, I wouldn't even play in the outfield. What the hell you talking about?
Dog. It's
I didn't even play the
horrible.
song. I had you in the outfield, so I didn't have to.
And you ain't need nobody else.
No,
Shoot, you ain't need
somebody else.
nobody left, right?
Hey,
center?
hey,
We need
Will,
somebody else.
we both know that's cap as fuck.
You ain't need nobody else.
Already.
Boy,
This nigga's the story
like,
she telling. You
King
need to write a book
Griffey
or
Jr.
write a movie or something because your imagination is fucking
Hey.
amazing, bro.
Hey, I was out there like Ken Griffey Jr. Goddamn it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Too far.
Right. I got my cleats, glove, and ball in the bag right now, motherfucker.
Ken Scruffy Jr.
Ready.
Nigga.
But no, you stay as a pitcher, motherfucker. You suck.
If I could find somebody else that can pitch good, then I would.
Nah, look at that, and also too. Nah, now Tate got help in the outfield. He got TJ. TJ.
No.
Whoa.
Let me tell you something. Hey, we was talking
TJ needs to hit the ball.
Hold on, we was talking AAU.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm gonna say is my son is a phenomenal basketball player.
Okay.
But I had no idea that we were literally putting way too much energy into basketball and none in baseball. Because he displays it.
Run and catch.
Oh,
I need him to get on base.
Catcher.
That's your job. You catcher.
No, catcher.
He got the
like,
leg.
Like back catcher, like back in the day. Back catcher.
He got the legs to play outfield.
Yeah, but he ain't got the arms, the hand, the catching ability.
You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to track the ball.
Okay. So bet. Let's put that on display tomorrow. Pluck, hit him some pop flies and see what's up.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll be holding the recorder. We playing it on the show next week. We playing it on the show. Since you're talking trash, we playing it on the show next week.
Hey, TJ, I got faith in you, bro.
Hey, you better have. Is the Lord coming? I know he coming, but is he coming to practice tomorrow? Hey, y'all, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Tizzy, what you got to say before we get out of here?
Oh, y'all be safe. Have a real nice weekend. I got a few things I'm doing. Oh, watching the fight tomorrow night.
Who fighting?
UFC. I think it's 314, if I'm not mistaken. Volkanovski. He trying to get the featherweight belt back.
Okay.
It's been vacated by Temporia. He went up weight class.
Okay.
And Volkanovski is fighting Diego Lopez in the main event.
Anytime you got a Logoloski versus a Lopez, that's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Get the fucking vodka and cervezas ready out there.
Yeah, right.
Y'all know what I really fell off into, even though it's stupid as hell? The slap competition. Slap.
That makes sense.
Really?
Dog, I fell into it because, man, motherfucker be slapping shit out of people, man.
They do when they.
I think my daddy would have been a slap champion, dog. That motherfucker, he slapped shit out of you. I'm telling you, boy. What about Big Pluck? You think Big Pluck would have been? Get some of them old uncles with them mechanic hands that can snatch a motor out the car.
Motherfucking hands so big, not the half of your face and shit.
Right. Man, my daddy could have did it, dog. I don't care what nobody say, dog. Slap champion in our house. That's for damn sure. And he'll fake you too, boy. You be thinking the right coming and he kill you with the left.
How the motherfucker be passing out?
Man, that's crazy for that shit, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm into it. I'm into it. I think
College
it's stupid. I think it's stupid. Don't get me wrong, but it's a sport, and I'm into it. I gotta say, I'm into it. So, hey, it's saying that plug. What you got to say?
Um, like y'all mentioned, we finished moving. Now it's the time for unpacking all the shit.
Oh.
I'm still in the middle of that, so pray for me. I
Ah,
hate doing it.
right.
I've done the heavy lifting, so the majority of it is up to my wife and her mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and all them. They gonna handle all the decorating and all that shit. But I still got to put up the ring doorbell and hang a couple more things. But for the most part, I'm done. So
You ain't
I'll
gonna
handle that
decorate?
this weekend. Hell no. I decorated my man cave. That's all.
Hey, there you go.
That's all I did. And we 2 weeks away from the draft, fellas. So kind of keeping an eye on that. I
Okay.
didn't realize it was that close, but yeah, we 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it feels like it's getting long.
Yeah,
Shit.
trying to see
Speaking of
what the
baseball,
Bulls.
shout out to them Cubs.
Yeah, the Bulls. I mean, the White Sox winning 10-1 right now. So
Damn, they smoking. Who they playing?
the
Us?
Red Sox.
White Sox
Yeah.
versus Red Sox.
Yeah, y'all actually do. The Cubs actually, I think they're in first place right now. So y'all,
Yeah. How you like that?
they beat the Rangers, your other
Yeah.
team. Nigga.
Well, the Rangers beat us. The Rangers beat us the last game though. They beat us the last game, but I did see that 7-1 or 2 ass kicking we put on them. Tea time.
You conflicted, huh? Because that's your two favorite teams.
It is. It is. I'm not lying. The Rangers are the only Texas team I like because, like, when I got here, everybody was shitting on the Rangers, and they love the fucking Cowboys and the goddamn Mavericks. So I was like, the Rangers not that bad. Plus, they got the Cubs colors. Shit. And
The
when
Mavs
when
wasn't
they
bad at
played
the time either.
and when they played the Cubs, the stadium was split in half. I'm telling you, it was literally half Chicago, half Texas, half Dallas. So I thought that was pretty cool because a "Let's Go Cubby" chant broke out in the Rangers Stadium. You don't like that, do you? Because them little puss Sox chants don't break out.
No, they do. I wouldn't say
Not
it's
here.
50-50. Yes, here,
Here?
nigga. Yes.
Here.
I,
People be wearing them sorry ass
here,
socks. Here.
nigga. How many times I gotta tell you? Here. Shit. I go to the games when they come here. And I wouldn't say it's 50-50. I'll probably put it like 60-40, 65-35, somewhere in there. But it's a lot of us out there. We represent.
It really
No,
is.
I'm not bullshitting.
Y'all
I'm not
brought your
bullshitting.
asses down here.
Yeah. I'm not bullshitting though. It was literally, and you can ask whoever, it was 50-50 with the Cubs and the Rangers. It was literally 50-50. And with them colors being so similar, you couldn't tell who was riding for who sometimes. God dog it. You hay fever having ass nigga. You done?
Nope. Just getting started.
Hey y'all, check this out. Make sure you subscribe to Bold and Driven EP. Hey, we got TMI news, and man, we got some hella news coming out this Tuesday. I got some shit to show. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to that, as well as come on back here because our own damn sports show is on fire on Friday nights. So make sure that y'all, hey, not only bring y'all self, but bring your drink with you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Mr. TMI. You got Tizzy, Tea Time, and Big Wheel, and we got our own.
Oh, damn.
Sports show.
Oh, mother.
We out of here.
Yo.
Hey.